Hello everybody, how you doing? Hope you're all okay. So I've got another amazing person for you to meet now. We had the pleasure here at the Biddle Children's Theatre Company of meeting this next artist, along with somebody that we saw a few weeks ago. She performed at a charity concert in the Follies Theatre in Folly Farm, which is a local venue to us. And the children had the pleasure of singing alongside her. So I got to catch up with this person a few weeks ago. Please take a listen to my interview with singer, musical theatre performer, Lois Morgan-Gay. So kicking off my first question, growing up, how influential music and theatre in your life?
Oh gosh, my life has always been like music. Growing up, I was more on the music side than the musical theatre side. I was obsessed with Biddle, and I still am, and I want to be her. I think she's incredible. Yeah, and none of my family are musical theatre. Like none of them. My mum is a Whitney fan. Like we love all that sort of Aretha Franklin, all them. So I kind of grew up listening to that more than musical theatre, and then I kind of grew my love for it through. I actually found a course when I was going to college. I was like, I don't know what I want to do. Like, I knew that I wanted to do something performing, but I didn't really know what. And so I did a musical theatre course, and then I was like, oh, you can do this as a job? This is weird. At 16, I never even knew that musical theatre. I thought people just did it for the bands. And then I was like, oh my god, let's do this. And then I went to college and did that for 2 years. And I kind of, music's always been in my life. But when I was younger, when I was I'd say from 7, I used to sit and watch all the old musicals with my grandma, which was really sweet. And our favourite was My Fair Lady. I loved it. I used to watch it on repeat. Yeah, music's always been a very big thing in my life.
Yeah.
Still is.
I started there, and then as you got older, you realised that you could be in musicals if you wanted to.
This is a thing. Yeah.
That's brilliant. And what was your earliest memory of live theatre then?
I can remember going to the Bristol Hippodrome a lot. And I remember seeing Oliver. And I think that because me and my sister went with my grandma, and I can remember seeing Oliver, and we just kept listening to it after, and my sister was actually obsessed with it, and my sister's not musical theatre at all, and yeah, I'd say it was that. I've seen Grease as well, and all I can remember from the memory of watching Grease was the car changed colour, and I was like, oh my god. That was cool. But yeah.
Thinking about what made you think when you were younger, it was never the singing or the acting, it was all the visual stuff.
I know, I never knew what actor was who. Some of my friends literally are like, oh yeah, I saw this person back in 2006, and I'd be like, don't have a clue. And then I'd research, and I'd be like, oh my god, me too. I never knew who they were.
Oh no, me neither. I remember going to see Les Mis when I was about 14, and I've always loved musicals, but yeah, I never knew who anyone was. We opened the programme, and my mum was like, oh my god, we're seeing John Owen Jones, how special is that?
Oh, so lovely.
And I just was like, who? And my mum was like, no. She nearly had what? And then and I was like, oh, Gareth Gates is in it. I think she was just like, wow, this is. I loved Pop Idol and stuff, so I was buzzing about Gareth Gates, and she just looked at me and I mean, I think that's the thing, isn't it? You just don't.
You just don't even know. Yeah. Oh, I love stuff like that. X Factor was always a thing. I always watch stuff like that. I never watch it anymore.
So I mean, yeah, it took me a while to kind of get my knowledge up on who everybody was. Awkward.
Awkward. I love that.
And talk us through your training. So you say you went to college for a couple of years. And then where did you go from there?
Okay, so I did a 2-year diploma here in musical theatre in Bristol. We had so much fun. It was quite like, I found myself personally, I used to get worked up about stuff all the time, and I would always be like the quiet one in the back. And then I came around to my second year there, and I was like, I've had enough, let's go. And yeah, that was good fun. I met my best friends from there. Like, they're so lovely. And then I moved to London when I was 18, and I did a year at Mount View, which was so much fun. So I met some incredible people there as well. I did that for a year. And that was just it was hard because I had to work alongside, because it was so hard to live in London, let alone go to drama school. I was like, I'd like slept like 3 hours and I'd be back up like going to an open call, and I thought, oh my god. I can remember once we went to the Dear Evan Hansen open call on a day that I had college, and I literally I think we woke up at like 3:30, got there for like 4:30 outside until it opened at 9. And I think it got to about 8 o'clock, and I was like, to go home. Like, I was so tired. I was like, I felt ill. I could go home, but I didn't. I longed it out. Yeah.
Oh, I know, it's a weird lifestyle, isn't it, doing drama school? I think I say this to the kids all the time, like, I think they say to me, oh, I can't wait to go, like, it's very High School Musical and everything, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know about everybody else, but my experience when I was at drama school, it was nothing like High School Musical.
No, absolutely. I mean, you would hear people belting their faces off and kicking their legs up here, but other than that, you're literally every day you're just like, oh my god, how am I gonna get through this? But I guess like your love for it and your passion for it and your friends, you kind of just get through and you have a great time. I had such a good time. Yeah, it was great.
And what was your first professional job?
Yeah. My first professional job was last year. And I did Stages Cruise.
Okay.
Which was incredible, the best week of my life. So I work at a place called Sing Easy, which Drew runs. I don't know if you know, it's a place in the West End, and it's like a singing waiters bar thing. And it's like all musical theatre, crazy. And I got my audition through for Stages Cruise to do 2 shows, and I did that, and then when I got it, I was like, are you joking? I was only 19. I was like, what? And I just started crying, and then I was like, I'm gonna call my mom. And it was amazing. And so basically I did the Rodgers and Hammerstein show on there with like people like Steph Parry. Who else was in there? Sabrina Carter, like all these crazy talented like people that have done loads, and there's just me like, let's go. Yeah, and then the second show I did was with Jenna Russell, and then I was like, talk to me forever because you're so amazing. But yeah, it was just a laugh. It was so good. And like it was incredible. I did that. Yeah, that was my first job.
Wow, amazing. And if you could put a band together, girl band, boy band, mix of all of your favourite people that you love, who would it be?
Oh my god, how many people?
I can't remember that band. There was like Blazing Squad. There was like 10 of them.
Okay.
I mean, you know.
Okay, including me, right?
Oh yeah, we've got to be in it.
Okay, I'm ready. Right, Shoshana Bean. I would die. Shoshana Bean. And then Adele, because I just adore her, and I don't know if she'd be great in a band, but I'd let her take lead. Rachel Tucker, I love her so much.
Okay.
Who else? Definitely Joe Block. I mean, they're all very musical theatre except for Adele. I need to pick one more. I'll pick one more. Paloma Faith. There we go.
Can you imagine that band?
Can you imagine? It'd be so different. Like, they'd be like, one minute you've got like Adele, like, and then the next minute you got Paloma Faith. Just imagine. I just stand at the back like.
Yeah, you'll be like, oh, did I not sing? It's over. It's done.
Oh, we found. Let's go.
Here we are. I'm here. Oh. And have your goals and dreams changed as you get older?
Yeah. I think I kind of started to look at like other things as well as like, because I was the last 3 years I've been like strictly musical theatre, and I've been like at this, I want to be in the West End, I want to do this and blah blah blah. And I love like singing, like pop, R&B. I love all that sort of like, I love recording stuff. So I'd love to kind of come together with someone and write some songs and do my own little EP. Just kind of like, there's so many things that are on my bucket list. So many I just love to do. Oh.
And what, like when you're really young, like why not? Everybody always says your 20s are in you're in your prime, like get it done, do it.
Yeah. I mean, Broadway.
Just go.
It's not gonna happen, but it's just a dream.
You never know, do you? And what about, like the acting side of it? Are you more vocal?
Yeah, 100%. I'm very like, because I think because I grew up singing and wanted to be a singer, and then I went into like musical theatre and stuff. I've kind of always done both, as in singing and musical theatre. So I've just had more experience in singing. But I would love to do like soap or something, like acted TV.
Yeah.
I'd love to do it all, to be honest. Give me a job.
What? And just when you're open to most things, that's when you're more likely to get stuff, right? Because people can see that you're just like, yeah, go for it. Why not?
Yeah, I think also because I did just a year and I did do 3 years at drama school, I've kind of not. It's harder, I think, because these casting directors do look at like how long you did and if you have a degree, and that's why I've just kind of worked a lot harder than, not that I've worked a lot harder than anyone else, because drama school is hard, but I've just kind of did it my own way outside
stuff, and you just kind of think, yeah, all these different things go around in your head, so you just push yourself harder than you think you might have done otherwise.
Yeah, I found myself a lot like looking at people that did do 3 years and then thinking that I wasn't good enough because I hadn't been able to get on a 3 year and like all this, and it's kind of, yeah, it really does. Sometimes it does play with you, but then you just got to think, I'm in the same position as you, so let's do this. Especially at Sing Easy, when I was working at Sing Easy, like everyone was a graduate, like Arts Ed, Bird, like all these, and they're incredible, and I learned so much working there because I kind of learn on the job, I guess, now, because you're like, oh my god, these people know what they're doing, let's go.
Well, you're right, like you are all in the same position, because at the end of the day you're all still going for jobs. And what would be your dream holiday?
Dream holiday? I've never been to New York.
No.
I want to go. That's where I want to go. That's like my dream. I'm going to go there next year, hopefully. My aim was to go this year, and then coronavirus happened. So hopefully next year.
Gutted, absolutely gutted. Yeah, we booked it in August last year, and then it was my 25th in January, and I was like, right, we're going. So yeah, we booked it for May, and obviously we couldn't go.
Oh no.
I mean, I know.
I know. I just really want to go.
We're hoping for next year. Come on, 2021.
The best year. You remember, like back in January, everyone's like, "This is gonna be the year." We're all there, like, oh, maybe not.
Yeah, here for something, but we're not quite sure what.
Yeah.
Describe your perfect day. What would you do?
Shop. Have the whole store to Zara. I'd be in Zara for about 3 hours because I love it, and then come out with no money. I don't know. I love like my best friend Aaron. I just love like chilling with him, watching a film. Yeah. Have a pizza.
It's got to be pizza, isn't it?
Yeah, cookie dough ice cream. I'm sorted.
The
healthiest day of my life.
Yeah. But I mean, if you could paint your ideal day, it would mean you could have as much food as you wanted, spend as much money as you wanted, everything you wanted.
And then not fit in the clothes that you've just bought in Zara because you've just eaten so much.
That's it. I know. Sounds like a brilliant day to me.
Yeah.
And if you could give a speech about anything in the world, if somebody said to you, right, talk to me for 5 minutes, what would you talk about?
Oh my god, that is like my worst nightmare. I hate public speaking or anything. I literally stand there and I'm like, no.
Do you know what everyone always thinks because you're in theatre that you love it? I get asked to do
so
stuff
confident
all the time. People say that to me all the time. People say to me, you know, like when we have to do it, I hate it. When the kids do a show, obviously I have to thank people and I totally get that. For everyone that's turned up, we've raised money, blah blah blah. But I hate it. And about 10 minutes towards the end of the kids' show, I start like getting sweat in the show, like, and I end up on stage. And every time I watch the video back, I'm like, oh Lord. I mean, my eyes are looking everywhere. I've got bees. Like I'm like
I know. And it's like I remember when I was like we had to do like presentations and stuff when I went to Mount View and I know it'd be coming around to me. I literally went to my friend, watch me mess this all up, but let's go. And I stand there and I go, and I just stutter. I'd be like, I don't know what I'm saying, but let's.
But I think when you're on stage pretending to be someone else, you're in your comfort zone, like you're people say you're confident, and you're like, yeah, in that area. Take it and ask me to talk about, you know, even like talking about yourself. It's the most awkward, embarrassing.
If I was to talk, okay. I think I'd say in this moment in time how important theatre is and how it's kind of been thrown aside, and how much people are struggling in theatre that kind of I guess I'd talk to the government and just be like, this is not on, because people in film, like actors in like film and Netflix and all that, they're okay because they're still being broadcast. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Whereas theatre, they've kind of just been left to sort themselves out. Yeah, it's so hard. And like I know so many people that have just had to like move back home because they can't afford to live where they are because they're not getting any help and their show is not opening until next year, and it's just, yeah, it's really sad. But hopefully we'll all come out better and stronger than ever.
You kind of feel like your art's been forgotten.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, and the thing is, it's hard because selfishly you're like, why me? But then you look at, like you say, all your friends or people that you're not friends with, but you know, you look up to or that you know about, and all these huge shows, little shows, tiny theatres, independents, like anything. You're just like, how can we all be?
Yeah, I know. Hopefully we'll all be back fighting. Ready.
I know. Yeah. And do you have a favourite place on earth? Where's your like go-to place or somewhere that you always love?
Being at home, but with my family. Yeah. I don't really when I'm in London, I don't really get to see them much, so I always get so excited to come home. I'm literally like on like the train on the way home, and I'm so excited, probably more excited than them. But yeah, and I've got younger sisters, so my younger sister is 5. So like, yeah, she's just adorable, and like seeing her and like seeing because I've got 3 younger sisters and I'm really close to them all, so seeing them, I guess, is just a kind of being around. Also, like being back now, it kind of feels like I never left.
Yeah.
I'm a bit nervous to go back. I'm a bit like, oh, I'm gonna be on my own again.
Yeah. Like,
yeah, I'd say there.
Weird, because like you say, you were always there, and then you left, and then you were always excited to see them, and now you're back again. You're like, oh, this just feels like straight back into a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, bless them.
And my last question for you is, what has been keeping you occupied during lockdown?
I did a gig actually the other day for After Hours West End. It was actually very nerve-wracking. You sing to no one, but you know you're singing to people. And it was like I literally just sat in this living room and I was just like, let's go. And it was like half an hour, but it was fine. And apparently I literally spent about 5 minutes talking about Pirate Queen. I was like, okay. I had nothing to do with the next song, but I just tried to like fill the time, and I was like, yeah, thanks. So I've done that. I've done a lot. I bought myself a microphone, so I'm having fun with that. I've been like recording some stuff, which has been fun. But yeah, I've kind of just I got myself a new agent, which was fun.
Awesome.
Yeah, just kind of like ticked off everything that I wouldn't have had enough time to do beforehand. So yeah, I've been quite productive actually. But there are days obviously that you just literally just like, I'm not talking to anyone, I'm just gonna sit and watch a series on Netflix. Yeah, it's not been as bad as I kind of initially thought it would be.
Yeah, there's a lot you can do that time, even if you are just in one space.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I just think I'm gonna have this time ever again, so I might as well just use it wisely. Yeah.
Definitely. And what do you hope to be doing, kind of like as lockdown kind of eases a bit more, just getting out there and singing?
Yeah, doing some stuff. I'm set with one of my friends who's a songwriter, which is going to be exciting. We're having a meeting this week, so I kind of want to do that. I kind of can't wait just to get out. Yeah, but yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, I'd love to do like another show.
Yeah, amazing.
Fingers
Well, thanks so much for chatting with me.
Oh, thank you so much. You're so lovely.
That's funny. No worries at all. And I'll send you the link when it goes up.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, do. Please do. With me mum rumbling along like, hi.
All good. It's all fine. It's
amazing. Thank you so much.
all. And if you're ever in Wales again, come down and
Oh, yeah. I mean, you're not that far from me, actually.
yeah.
Wales not that far, yeah.
No, we're about 3 hours from Bristol, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I love Wales. I used to go on holiday there when I was younger.
Did you?
Yeah. Carmarthen Bay.
Oh, yeah.
Used to go there.
Brilliant.
We never really went to Spain or anything. We were kind of like in-house.
Well, come to Bristol, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think many people go on holiday here.
No, we did.
Did you? Oh my god, I love that.
Yeah. Yeah, we used to do Cardiff, Bristol, Wiltshire. Oh yeah.
Oh, I've been to Essex on holiday as well.
Have you?
My friends are like, are you okay? They're like, I've been to like New York, and I was like, Essex.
Right.
Yeah, I loved it.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Oh, we'll
thank you
take
so
care of you.
much.
Where
And
is it?
you.
No,
And you.
Speak to you soon.
And you.
See you later.
Bye.
Huge thank you to Lois for giving up her time. I hope you enjoyed that interview. So, I can't believe I'm saying it, but I still have more guests to come. Crazy, it's been a whirlwind. I never imagined so many people wanting to come and chat with me at this time. Hope you're all safe and well. Take care and see you soon. Bye.